Well, Kevin, the Grizzlies now have a swagger about them, and they don't mind doing a little jawing. If they ruffle some feathers along the way, Jaren Jackson Jr. said, "It's nothing new to us. We don't care. If they get mad, great. If they don't, that's fine too. We're going to have fun regardless. We're going to keep talking. Guys, we're going to keep playing as well."
You're right. They play well. David, thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Williams at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire. Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Morant. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. The shot by Hayward, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And the release on Hayward's shot, just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Williams. Steven Adams making his last shot. Bounce pass from Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Hayward. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Brooks. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
There's the pass to Rozier. Hayward against Brooks. Hayward can hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Memphis the rebound. He goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass the ball. Knocks it loose. Hayward against Brooks. With the drive. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Back to Ball. Williams against Adams. Williams' shot is off. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 4. The shot from the low post is good.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Ball against Morant. Unloads from 9. Shot's good by Williams.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Ball with a wide open look. That one wide left.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Brooks, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Hayward. And it's Rozier missing. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. 6 points for John Morant.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Timeout.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rozier. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Memphis ends up going with the new group. On the wing, Bain. Covered by Oubre. They get the rebound. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Goes up again, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 6.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And it's look at that play right there.
Okay, that's us done.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing the young fella dunk that one home. Smith likes to show off that incredible vertical.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Stolen. Bain. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Smith, the pass to Martin. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Second team foul.
Hornets trail by 6. To the inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate. Smith Jr., this is what leaders do best.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bain, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Martin. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant left side. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 8.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. That's 10 points for John Morant.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute.
All right, there. The first
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
On the floor for Charlotte, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Williams, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Hayward can hit. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Make some noise. Pick some more. Princeton. On your feet, fans.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for John Concho. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones.
Charlotte's ball.
Ball against Morant. Oubre outside. Pass to Rozier. And the 3 off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Brooks with the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Rozier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 3 buries the long-range jumper.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Oubre inside the 3-point line. And that one hits back iron. It's Brooks on the wing. He feeds it to Morant. Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Hornets with the ball. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ball, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Jackson finds Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Williams. Doesn't go for it. Adams, some nice D. Morant against Ball. Ring shot on the way. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Rozier kicks to Oubre. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Oubre's got 5.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Oubre, no one around him. Here's Williams, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Ball, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Bain with it. Williams picks him up. Bain kicks to Morant. Bain trying to free himself up. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. Chalk up 2 there. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Amazing that Bain fell for the last pick in the first round of 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range of his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Changes. Nick Richards comes in for Williams. And Washington subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Hornets trail by 10.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be at both ends. What a bright future.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Here's Book Night, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Martin kicks to Rozier. Taken away. To the paint, shoots it, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 14. Outside, Martin. Back to Rozier. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks outside. It's Morant in the corner. He dishes it to Clark. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here is Martin. 1:06 left to play in the first half. And again, the Hornets missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Bouknight with the rebound. Hornets trail by 16. Pushing it up. Here's Washington. And Bain pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Morant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Bain. Morant, no good on the free throw.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Second chance shot, and it's right up and in by Washington. Washington's got 5 points so far.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Bouknight. Nice D from Brooks. Kicks it to Morant. Count that one. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
That one doesn't drop. And so it's Memphis with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 18 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it?
Obviously. Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, they keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Hayward from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson with it. On the wing, Bain. Morant outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 20 points. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Took him no time at all on that one. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Ball gets to Rozier. Here's Washington. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Washington's got 7.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guys perfectly.
Adams' shot is off. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Hayward. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hayward's got his second bucket.
Just a little quicker than the defense. Hayward demonstrating how to score when under duress.
Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Here's Rozier. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Ball kicks to Hayward. Passes it to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Anjar comes in for Brooks. And it's Kennard in for Morant. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. On the wing, Rozier. Sinks the triple. Rozier's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hornets.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for Conjo. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. Hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Ball finds Oubre. Here's Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball, the pass to Oubre.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Ball. 3-pointer. Charlotte with the new shot clock. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oubre outside. From deep. He can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant against Rozier. And the shot is good. 28 points for John Morant.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Richards. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Rozier. And it's Morant missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hornets trail by 14. Now Rozier. 11 points in the game. Here's Richards. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Morant, and he has 28 points for the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Rozier. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And the Hornets making a change here. And Williams drops them both. Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clark inside. And a missed layup. 1 second left. The shot. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies lead by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Hornets trail by 12. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Smith is out there with Bouknight. And it's Williams at the center. Now a timeout called by Memphis. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Clark. Brooks checked in for John Concha. And it's John Morant in for Jones. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. That's good from Jackson.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Ball. Here's Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morant surveying the D. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Charlotte no good that time either.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Morant. Knocked away. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Hayward. And count it from 19 feet away.
And that's a rhythm shot. Your timing has to be right. Count on Hayward to be in sync and in rhythm on that pull-up jumper.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Oubre's checked in for Bookman.
Let's get loud once again for your Fishbowl dance team.
Memphis leading by 13. Here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Bounce pass Washington. The pass to Ball. On the money with the open jumper.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Morant. Bain kicks to Adams. Bain passes to Brooks. Here's Morant. It's good from in time. Morant's got 34 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Ball with the bucket.
It really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Now here's Morant. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 36.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Down low, there's Williams. Pass to Washington. Back to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Morant. Another shot. Here's Adams. That one drops for him.
And the power by Adams on that finish just brushes off the contact.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And Morant throws it down.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Hayward. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Ball.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Memphis leading by 15. Morant left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Forget the long-range shots. John has to challenge you down low.
And he can't get the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Good on the second free throw. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. He kicks it to Hayward. Back to Ball. Over to the left wing. Washington inside. Guarded by Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Stolen by Washington. And here is Ball. Oubre outside. At the line by Charlotte. Washington finds Ball. Five to shoot. The second chance effort. Good on the jump shot. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Martin. Now here's Bouknight. Kennard covering. Outside Martin. Conchar pulls it in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're in front by 16. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies. On the court.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Excellent D there from Ball.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 43 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. You know, everything is progress. A win you can learn something from. A loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.